Welcome to WatchMojoUK, and today we're counting down our picks for the best sitcoms to come out of Britain from the year 2000 and onward.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
They seem really nice. Let's give them a chance. Yeah. Oh, look at that. No.
Number 10, Black Books.
Do you have the Little Book of Calm? I need the Little Book of Calm. Do you have it? I need it. I'm late for work.
The kind of grumpy humour that only works in Britain, Black Books is a one-of-a-kind sitcom centering around the titular bookshop. Bernard Black is the miserable owner who doesn't know the first thing about running a business and instead indulges on cigarettes and booze, but he's got a bit of money trouble.
If you live in a council flat beside a river but are not blind... What?!
That's where his unstable new assistant and tenant, Manny, comes in, whose wacky B-plots in each episode leads him to slip further into madness. The lead actors, Dylan Moran, Bill Bailey and Tamsin Gregg, have brilliant chemistry, and their success in the show would lead them to other great sitcoms in the future.
What's that?
That's a bottle of wine to celebrate if the first day went well.
Welcome back on board.
Number 9, The IT Crowd.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
These computer technicians want nothing more than to live a quiet life in the basement of this prestigious building. Unfortunately for them, that's the opposite of what they end up getting. The IT Crowd is what put Richard Ayoade, Chris O'Dowd and countless others on the map. It's also one of those shows on this list that manages to somehow get better as the series progresses.
I don't think I've ever looked in this drawer. Wow, a gun!
While some of its humour doesn't quite stick as well in this day and age, there's still some timeless moments that keep us coming back for more.
I've opened up another channel of communication with my mum.
Isn't that good?
No, it is not good. She's put down her current mood as sensual.
Number 8, The Inbetweeners.
I've got a fake ID, innit? A driving licence that says I'm 18 years old.
But you're not 18.
Yeah, that's right, Neil. It's a fake ID.
School life is tough when you're not one of the popular lads, nor one of the losers, but rather something in the middle. This group of friends navigate life in this zone, and unsurprisingly, end up in some unbearably cringy scenarios.
Oh, come on, Simon. Me and your mum like doing it too, you know.
Oh! Whether it's Will's neurotic nature, Neil's boneheadedness, or Jay's endlessly quotable material, Inbetweeners is a series that will leave a permanent impression on you, whether it reminds you of your time in school or not.
You're 17.
Yeah, just look older.
There's looking older, and then there's that. You look about 30.
It's a sitcom that they probably wouldn't get away with today. Number 7, Toast of London. Give it up for Stephen Toast. This show, which centres around the London theatre industry, often goes from eccentric to downright insane. It's this bizarreness and surrealism, combined with Matt Berry's utterly brilliant performance, that has cemented this one as a modern masterpiece.
What are you doing in an unauthorised area?
Oh, I might ask you the same question.
Despite being an insufferable character at times, we're always rooting for Toast to finally get his break in the world of acting, as the cruel situations he finds himself in are an endless source of laughs. It's Berry at his very best, and you owe it to yourself to give this one a watch. Number 6, Phoenix Nights.
Look at that there, ball pool, look. Where have you got these balls from? Off the roof?
You simply can't go wrong with Peter Kay. In this series, owner Brian Potter is willing to go to extreme lengths to make his Manchester-based club the most popular destination for working men. He is surrounded by a cast of oddball employees and locals who certainly don't make his quest the easiest.
Come and get your black bin bags. They're on offer till December.
But what fuels his determination is his fierce rivalry with fellow club owner Den Perry, a perpetual thorn in his side. The series' mix of wacky and mundane has led it to become a classic among fans who are still holding out hope for that third series.
Maybe if you...
Get back, you bastard! I'll break your legs!
Number 5, The Office.
What?
Nothing.
See you later.
See you later.
It's the show that inspired a generation of remakes and imitations. Ricky Gervais' magnum opus is undoubtedly the most recognisable mockumentary in the genre, and for good reason. He took the lead role of David Brent, the middle manager of a paper company, who leads a team who quite frankly can't stand him.
Bring your boyfriend down tonight if you want.
I don't have a boyfriend.
Whatever. Oh, sorry. That is a man's game.
It's his futile attempts to be loved by the crew that more often than not leads to some humiliating situations, which make up the bulk of this show's cringe comedy. We'd also be remiss not to give an honourable mention here to Gervais' follow-up, Extras, which proved he wasn't a one-hit wonder.
You're not married, you haven't got a girlfriend, and you've never watched Star Trek?
No.
Good Lord.
Number 4. Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Damn things come alive in my head. Suck on that.
This is perhaps the most unconventional sitcom on our list today. A sitcom that presents itself as archival footage from a cheesy 80s horror series sounds a bit convoluted, but the team of Matthew Holness and Richard Ayoade pulled it off in spectacular fashion. Whether it's through the arrogance of the series' fictional creator or the hilariously poor quality acting, the gags in this show can't be replicated elsewhere. With only 6 episodes in its catalogue, you'll have no excuse to not watch it. After all, Matt Berry has some one-liners here that you'll likely be repeating for the rest of your life.
So what happened between you and this Renwick customer?
Number 3. Derry Girls.
Why is he making that funny noise? He's English, Ola. That's the way they talk.
It could be argued that this show has more heart than any other series on this list. Derry Girls follows a group of friends in Northern Ireland during the 1990s. It captures all the whimsy, awkwardness and nostalgia of the time period without alienating younger fans too.
Hands off! What? Back off, you heard me, I'm not messing around with this thing.
These 4 girls, an honorary girl, James, balance their failing school lives with ridiculous adventures and futile attempts to find love. This, combined with the backdrop of the early days after the Troubles, make for a series that won't just make you laugh, but perhaps even learn something too.
Is he dead? Of course he's not. It's grand.
Number 2. The Thick of It.
What we need is something that the public want, is incredibly popular and is free. Return of capital punishment.
Oftentimes, the British government doesn't need to be spoofed in order to be laughed at. Regardless, The Thick of It still took a crack at that with this political satire by Armando Iannucci. The anxiety-inducing scenarios and how they are tackled will have you forgetting this show is a comedy at times.
You don't think it's so super, do you?
You're doing it now.
What?
That's your bollocking face.
But of course, the show's biggest draw is Peter Capaldi's performance as Malcolm Tucker, the hyper-aggressive spin doctor whose command of the English language, especially swear words, is jaw-dropping. There's a reason why this show inspired so many others.
Jesus Christ!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Gavin and Stacey.
Oh, here she is now. Nessa!
Oh,
This is Vanessa.
Fresh Meat.
How about I also agree to pay for Sky Plus HD with sport and movies?
My moral objections have largely been addressed.
Friday Night Dinner.
This is a lovely bit of squirrel.
Vicious.
I'm quite certain I'm old enough to be your father.
Yes, I'm quite certain too.
Fleabag.
That was a joke.
Oh, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, that was like, oh, okay. Great, wow.
Number 1. Peep Show.
I'm in the big league now.
4 none, Jeremy. 4? That's insane.
Equal parts cringe-inducing and relatable, Peep Show took a concept that could have worn thin very quickly and instead made it shine for 9 whole series. The misadventures of Mark and Jez are shown from a POV perspective, meaning no matter how much you wince, you simply can't get away from the embarrassment.
If you really can't hold it in, then you'll just have to piss yourself.
You're telling me to piss myself?
They are men of simple needs, but they somehow manage to take the absolute worst routes to get what they want each time, and fail spectacularly. It's no wonder fans take to YouTube to watch countless clips and compilations, even though it ended almost a decade ago.
Is that what you're saying? Are you going to try and get me sectioned for simply following my dream?
Which is your favourite British sitcom? Let us know in those comments below.
See, we want our money and we're feeling a little bit clumsy. Whoops.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojoUK and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.